What is going on, guys? I know I haven't uploaded in a while, haven't talked to you guys in a while, but that is because of this. Welcome to the new shop. It is almost done. It is completed as far as being able to move things back in and definitely start working on them. There's a few little small touches I want to put on there and finish up. I just don't know exactly what part of that I need to finish up yet. As you saw in the last video, we'll just start with everything did get spray foam insulation. It's the open cell. The ceiling is painted white. I went with OSB on the outside. I framed up the whole entire shop. I brought everything out, flush, OSB, like I said. And then we painted it with a repost gray paint. So that's the colors, repost gray. And then I outlined everything and framed up everything and painted it in a semi-gloss oil-based paint, black. So now the door is framed in. These are all painted, put a border around the top of it. Instead of going back with some pegboard, I just put up cabinets, one there, and then two over here on the side. And that's just to kind of hide things a little bit more, to keep it, you know, just a little bit more stationed. Everything for like the welders and everything is up there. Got the electrical panel framed in. As you can see, all the seams are, everything is caulked. Everything is silicone down at the bottom. Everything's heat treat or pressure treated at the bottom to keep it sealed up, moisture, so no dirt can get back in there. Especially if you're welding or whatever, you don't want the dirt to build up and then all of a sudden you got dirt and junk catching on fire. For the most part, everything is kind of back to where I originally had it. With the walls having to be moved out some, I had to move a bunch of things and kind of reposition, because I had all my wires and a bunch of electrical kind of ran to exactly where I wanted it to. So some of that had to be moved and extended or whatnot. Added some things, made a bigger pegboard. And this is pretty much the only place I got pegboard here, still for my tools. Organized all that. Redid some of the cabinetry here. So now all the tools are nice and laid out. Plenty of space between them. I got rid of a bunch of things I just wasn't using, didn't need. I don't like clutter, but I got all my parts and bins and everything here, so all that is done. Like I said, the only thing I'm missing now is, like, say, a waiter holder. I want to put a waiter holder over there in that corner. At some point I do and am going to do a split. I think I'm going to do a split AC unit. Just don't really know where I want to put the head of the unit, or if I want to do two heads in here or whatnot, because I mean, I get a good breeze coming through here, but it's like with the foam, it's very like stagnant air in here. So I mean, you got to keep fans going. I mean, it's first world problems, but you know, it's hot. So I mean, it's gonna be wonderful in the heat, with heat and being in the winter and everything. But yeah, I might do where all these little lights are open, where the gaps are. I might get another set of these Barina LED lights and put in there. To me, I mean, it's not, definitely not dark, but you can always go brighter. And like here at the welding station, I want to put, I want to go get some like a stainless steel, kind of like this plate down here. I want to coat the whole top of this in stainless steel, and then on the back side, at least maybe up to the bottom of that support there. But with having to move all this out, some of the things don't fit, like the little vacuum system on the back of the sandblaster here. I still got to cut into the wall to bring down to the separator and vacuum. A bunch of stuff doesn't fit back on the top like it did before. It just seems like everything was working out fine before, but this is the trade-off for, you know, being able to store some stuff is not a big deal at all. Wife kind of put a little seating area in here. She's gonna get a table, which I kind of wanted to from the get-go. I wanted to put a couch in here, just something. Put LED lights behind this and painted the border on that black. I don't know, I just think it's nice. I found it somewhere. But yeah, there's everything put together. Like I said, white ceiling, gray walls, black trim. Everything is nicely laid out. Everything seems to be more open now. And also the sound. I mean, sound, you can't hear anything going on the outside that was in here. That was the whole goal of all this, what started out as. So projects coming. This, I want to snorkel this. I maybe do the radiator, not sure. I might just start with the snorkel, but I want to snorkel this thing and make this a little bit more of a play toy. This thing, the X2, it's perfect the way it is. I've been throwing around the idea of selling it, but every time I get on it, I just fall in love with it again. I can't get rid of it. The thing's just a beast. It's so smooth, so much power. I just enjoy it. The razor, still the razor. I do have a video kind of made, but it's, you know, how sound systems are. It's always hard to make a video on sound systems because you can't really hear it. You can't even see it really performing just due to copyright and everything. But with that, all new dual amps up there. Let's see if I can show you in here. There's 4 8-inch speakers on there, but I do have videos, so that's going to be coming up. A couple different things. Kevin got some sound systems too. Lift table still doing great. But like I said, if you guys are wondering why I did all this and all the floor, it was in the first video. The floor just, I enjoy this floor. I don't like the you know, mess with having to clean it up or worry about dropping something on it or banging it up or anything like that. So that's why I'm not doing the floor. But yeah, like I said, the only thing coming, AC is next. Everything else is perfect, but this is it. What do you guys think? A lot of time and work goes into it. I mean, you know, got to make it look right. So if you're worrying about like up underneath there, still haven't figured out what I'm gonna do to kind of hide that. But definitely, if you ever do spray foam, definitely paint it. That foam is gonna turn yellow, and it does on places that you can see, kind of like this right there. That's what the foam will look like. It's pretty yellow. So I definitely recommend painting it if you're not gonna board it up and not gonna close it off. But yeah. You guys, I appreciate the subscribers, appreciate you guys watching, still hanging in there, still asking questions. I know I can't get to all the questions all the time, but do what I can. You guys, thank y'all very much. And let's get to work.